you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. I'm Danger Poole. We are continuing now with Wine Wars, Belgard. We just, right, in the last episode, at the end of the last episode, go back and watch it. I just got my ass kicked by this Spriggan. And then we found out that Spriggan is... Oh, you know what? I remember last time we were here, there's so much noise. Kept interrupting me. How rude. Right, yeah, so the Spriggan, kicked some ass. And he was killing the villagers. So we've killed him off. All the villagers have come back, which is nice to see. But actually, we only found this place on our way to where we're going. So we're headed over here. But we've obviously got a notice board here. We've got this over here. I've got a feeling I'm going to get very sidetracked. So we're gonna just head over here then. Well, let's crack straight on. I'm gonna set me a little marker over here at the notice board. And we will head on over that way. Sorry, boyo. Uh-oh, what was that I heard? Okay, we got an exclamation mark. There's something going on over here.
Not be bum-poked. You must hang on, milady.
What is going on here? That wolf is just chilling.
Always chat with him before you chop him down.
Fee, fi, fo, fum, a bleating jester has come. I'll set my hound on you, you bum-rag.
Whoa there. Just curious why you were talking to a tree. But all in all, not my concern.
Wait, hold now. My denter's up true, for scoundrels come and laugh at me. But you're... well, just what the demon are you?
A witcher. Name's Geralt. So, folk laugh at you because...
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Lifting a curse from a tree again. We seem to make a habit of this, don't we? Trees, a cursed girl. What makes you say so? You believe the tale, aren't you a little too old? That seems a bit insulting. But I don't want to miss a bit of dialogue, so here we go.
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, Witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Point.
This guy.
Not my business what you believe either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
That dude would benefit from a toothbrush, right? The state of him.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog, Moholt, to cut her down.
That's a wolf, not a dog.
And a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum-botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynxcrag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition. Amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included.
What do we make of this? I mean, yeah, let's ask him.
Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise, even if I wished to.
She should have taught you to brush your teeth, mate.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now. With me a bit longer, lady.
A Knight's Tales. We really need to just crack on with the Wine Wars, don't we? Yeah, let's stick with Wine Wars.
Pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a killer.
Yeah, I am, mate. I am a killer. I mean, just look at that face. Who's this then? Wanted, murderous Vandegilders, Antoine Starling Stragan, Loth alias Half-Breed, Philibert Fourfingers von Witten. I wonder if we'll run into them fellas. This is a nice gaff.
Our knights errant? They're so heroic, we had to summon a witcher to do their work.
I'm going to save with my hands. Watch your stones.
What'd you say? Okay, Vermentino wine. Easy drinking anytime. Have a taste for fine vintages, but cannot afford to lose your clarity of mind? Try wine from the Vermentino vineyard. You can down a whole cask and suffer no hangover the next morning. The secret? The high percentage. In fact, it's nearly 100% of water in our wines. Drink Vermentino and join us in our efforts to promote sobriety among the citizens of Tucson. That sounds rubbish. Storyteller, I tell fairy tales. For a modest fee, I'll visit your home and tell a story about anything you request. I know how to amuse children, but I can also spin yarns to entertain adults. Invite me and you shall see listening to a good story can make your life's hardships easier to bear. Arcadius. Yeah, no doubt, man. We all love a good story. I mean, that's why we're here, isn't it? Warning! It is well known the scallywags at Coronata have been underpricing their plonk for years, leading to the bankruptcy of many a small vineyard. But now they've truly gone too botching far. They've brought buckets of vine-devouring caterpillars to Vermentino. You'll get your comeuppance, rat diddlers. Organising an expedition. Anyone who desires glory and fame is invited to join me at the Grand Place on the 17th of the current month. I plan to set out in a good company and in search of adventure. We are sure to encounter many damsels in distress and have ample opportunity to help the oppressed. Termund de Briard. Ladies, keep an eye on your men. Consider yourselves warned. At the top of Link's Crag dwells a witch who muddles with menfolk's minds. Ah, it's funny because that's where we're headed, aren't we? On that last mission. I don't know what sorcery the trollop uses, but ever since my husband visited her, he's changed beyond recognition. Beware the witch of Link's Crag, a concerned wife. Travellers beware. If you aim to travel, avoid the road through Fox Hollow. The Tullison's caves have become infested with crooks led by a shady individual known as Loth Half-Breed. Ah, that's the guy in the poster. Bypassing that area is strongly advised unless accompanied by a well-armed escort. That'd be me then. Did we pick up any... Right, we didn't actually get any missions from that. Just as well, we could do without being sidetracked. Bloody hell, we never get anywhere, do we? So let's set ourselves a marker for the next stop across this fancy bridge. Onward! Tell you what, you cannot fault the graphics in this game, can you? I wonder what that is over there. I like the look of it. And there's a big ship's mast over there. We'll get around to that at some point. I mean, just look at it. Stunning. Oh, and there's a tower over there in the distance. Man, this Blood and Wine DLC is just fantastic.
I stock the larder of the Duchessa herself.
And that was Plegman's Bridge. Okay, and it looks like we have found our destination. So this is the place of the auction. Let's have a quick
Each
look at
time
this
I come
board while we're
I
here.
sense I've entered a fairy tale world.
Take note, take note. Young, wealthy, handsome, athletic man with no noisome habits seeks true, tender, soulful love. Look for him around the vineyard every Tuesday and every third Thursday. Dung diddlers. All those who are in any way affiliated with Coronata Vineyard are dung diddling degenerates, and I have only one thing to say to them: go botch your grandma. Proven pest killers, pestered by pesky caterpillars devouring your vines. Don't waste coin on magic protection and rituals. The famed critter gobbling martens of Coronata will have your problem solved in a flash. Order now and we'll give you a pair for the price of a male. Leash, muzzle and anti-rabies concoction provided for free. Please note, marten repellent not included. An invitation from Starling Stragon. Rumours have been circling of late as Starling Stragon commits despicable deeds. This is vile slander, and on behalf of Stragon we invite all merchants to pay a visit to our Hants at the ruins of Arthak Palace. We are sure we can reach an understanding, as Starling Stragon is interested in trade in a variety of branches. We await all prospective business partners. That seems a bit shady. What do you reckon? They get sort of lured in and then they get killed and robbed. Or robbed and then killed. Landscape portraits. As a graduate of the famed Faculty of Applied Portraiture at Oxenfurt Academy, I am prepared to capture your likeness on canvas with Tucson's mountainous landscape in the background. Posing time depends on the size of the painting and exactness of the detail requested. Negotiable prices. Find me at the Grand Place. August Benoit. I think we spoke to that guy. He offered to paint us. Warning! Vermentino Vineyard workers diddle their own mums, and one of them does his dart too.
Most amusingly, the locals believe all
Your
that
boots
tripe.
could use some
For
polish,
instance,
Vagrant.
the giant, which the night they called
No
they
touching.
claim it was cursed.
Wasn't going to touch you, love.
Anything to impress a woman.
Right then, what do we have here?
For 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the treasury. The minister of the treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
So there.
Well, happy? This is your fault.
Mine? You're deranged, woman. Hark, good folk! Be it known, Matilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly, how would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
Well, he probably does know all about women. Oh, look at the clouds glitching in the background. But we'll just explain we're a witcher. That usually says it all.
A witcher. So no expert, I guess. But it doesn't take an expert to see when a woman's angry.
Yeah, I suppose you speak the truth, brother. Wait, did you say witcher? Not seeking work, are you?
Always.
You see, I wish to buy a vineyard. Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home, at Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium, infested with monsters. My steward gone missing, with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
A lot of bad luck for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork. A sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
Sure sounds like work for a witcher. Yeah, I'll help.
I am really, truly grateful. Thank you. My vineyard lies east of here. You're sure to find it. Now forgive me. I must talk to that quill pusher. I might win him over yet.
Oh, she looks crafty. What's going on here?
you're a witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with the dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals a coal-black heart. But that's all beside the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgard too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. Several sticks. My cooper and blacksmith both have mysteriously vanished. Man-eating plants have sprouted on my paths, and strange things are afoot on Pheasant Hill.
There's a theme here, isn't there?
The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard.
Well, it looks like I'm going to be the one solving those problems for you.
Liam? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
Oh boy.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful. You've no idea how much that means to me. My vineyard lies due west.
Who do we help first, though?
I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha. Farewell.
Oh, so that completed that part. Right, so now it moves on to Wine Wars Coronata. New quest, Wine Wars Vermentino. Right, so that's the two vineyards of that that lass and fella there. Right, both still level 37. So, do we help with him or her first? Aha, right, okay, well this is the closest. Let's hit this one. She's got a big old gaff, ain't she?
A curious land is too
I said gaff. Aha! Oh no, not these! Oh, damn it, you got me already. Get out of the way, Geralt! Pull out your sword, for God's sake! Haha, right, okay. Oh, Jesus, come on! Okay, looks like we got one. God, these are bad. Let's get the old Quench shield back on. Yes, I got my shield on. Uh-oh. Oh, brutal. Yes! Another one down. Oh no, I've called me horse over now. Sorry, Roach.
Arca spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
For sure, yeah. So, yeah, let's stick a bomb in there, get rid of this bad boy. Run away! Right, what goodies do we have? Interesting. Oh, monster hide. I wonder if they'll come in handy. Right, need to... oh, what's this fella want? Yes, sir.
I thank you for the rescue.
Oh, you're welcome.
One fine fellow, Witcher.
Yeah, you're welcome, mate. Let's just fix our sword. Right then, what's next? Let's do this one. In fact, no, we'll do this one, then the one above it. Oh, more of these bad boys, huh?
Your head from my saddle.
Oh, there we are then. Oh, and he's doing his little kind of prey thing now whilst everybody comes back to the area. Neat, look at that. Everyone's back. You got a trader or anyone here of any use?
Good day.
I work from dawn to dusk.
Oh dear.
Then
Saving folk. That's just your job, isn't
A
it?
list marked with the seal of Liam Coronata. Oh, what's that horrible noise? Bogdan, we must take unusual precautions. We still do not know where these giant parasites are coming from, so put out additional guards, burn torches day and night, and never let the fires go out. Those wild plants are vulnerable to fire. Remember, our forest herbarium is vital. Without the flavourings you secure for us, we will never manage to finish producing the spiced wine in which we have placed so much hope. I know men are afraid and do not wish to work, so instead of the stick which I have heard you are overly fond of using, an ounce I am raising their wages by 2 crowns, and that furthermore they can report to the kitchen at the end of the week for a pan of pate. Liam Coronata. Desperate to keep his staff there. Yeah, I don't blame him. Okay. Right, what's that horrible screeching noise? Oh, sorry, love.
I wonder how much a witcher pays in taxes.
Let's not talk about my taxes, mate. You keep your nose out. Oh, you got a neat little tree house there, guys. Oh, come on, Geralt, you can get up there. Cool. Yeah, I've got loads of dyes now. I guess at some point we should think about maybe sprucing up our armour a little bit. Cool treehouse, guys. Oh, looks like I took the quick way up. Right then, yeah, so I believe I was going to go to the one above it. In fact, obviously we've got to knock out this question mark first. Rude not to, right? Oh, something going down here. A bandit. Yes. You're for it now, lads. Oh, I've called my horse again.
Not too late to surrender.
Oh, I see. Let's get a bit of Igni on you. Let's see how you like that, lads.
it's a witcher.
Sure is.
Closer.
All of us at once.
Right, and there's one left, is there? I thought there was one left. Okay, looks like that's it then. Got a little encampment here. I wonder if there's anything good to loot from here. Yeah, they got a few cool bits. Ooh, what's in here? Unfinished report, key to a travel chest, and a diagram for guardsman's trousers. Nice! As per your orders, Philibert, we joined Conrad Veit's expedition, a truly dense fool that one. Set out from the Caravista, meaning to reach Lan Exeter on his own, and the best part is, he wasn't going to do any trading along the way. Said he'd made a bet with some pals that he could reach his goal in less than 80 days. His wagon was chock full of supplies, along with an altogether weighty trunk of Nilfgaardian florins attached to the coach box. We drank and ate all night at the pheasantry on his coin. I've still got heartburn. Didn't hesitate a moment before agreeing to let us join him on his journey. Our suggestion to pitch camp outside the city didn't raise the slightest suspicion. Near finished the job without even getting our hands dirty, but alas, Zwezan swung the hammer a bit too weakly. Skull didn't crack at once, and even though that cretin was drunk as a lord, he howled bloody murder and spooked the horses. To make things worse, they were already harnessed, so they dragged the wagon straight into the lake. We're eager to get the blazes out of here as quick as possible, because this place is crawling with those bleeding knights-errant and ducal guardsmen, but as if out of spite, the wagons got stuck in the mud. A large ink blot renders the rest of the report illegible. Right, we can get some goodies out of that, no doubt, so we'll find the carriage in the water, see if there's something good in there for us. Come on, banditos, you got something good for us? Ah, so there's the journal from a journey around the world. What I was going to say there, just to our left, it looks like there's some marks from the carriage where it went down, and we can see it in the water there. Journal from a journey around the world. First day of the expedition, I, Conrad Veit, shall do the impossible. In 80 days I shall traverse the entire continent, from Caravista to Lan Exeter. I spit upon danger and hold in the highest contempt all the small-minded folk who predict catastrophe and failure. I shall prove to my adversaries that betting against me was the greatest mistake of their lives, a mistake for which they shall pay dearly, and in Nilfgaardian florins. 6th day of the expedition. I am still in Beauclair. To keep to my pre-established plan, I should have passed the city by altogether, for I am already 2 days behind, but blast it all! My rear's about to fall off from bouncing on that infernal wagon bench. I've reached my limit of hardtack and dried pork. I've earned a bit of luxury, so it's time to visit the famed pheasantry. 8th day of the expedition. I made some new friends in the pheasantry, kindred lovers of adventure all. They caught on at once to the idea behind my expedition and decided to join me. Tomorrow we embark together. Yet Zwezan, one of my new companions, suggested we leave the city at once and pitch a camp outside Beauclair. There we shall be able to conduct a thorough inspection of my supplies and prepare for the journey onward. Yeah, you got robbed, mate. I saw you coming. 8th day of the expedition, evening. We have made our provisionary bivouac. Everything was examined. My funds counted to the last copper. Zwezan loaded everything onto a wagon and prepared the horses. I now sit by the fire, drinking est and enjoying an evening of relaxation. Life is beautiful. Yeah, and those were his last words. Poor bastard.
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon.
Protected by some drowners, no doubt. Oh no, a couple of tea leaves.
Like Lepiota sentence. Stay together. At least try to.
Let's get my Quen shield up. Oh, he's got a long hammer. Lol.
Disgusting spells.
Hey, go pickle your...
Never learn.
Oh boy.
Avenge you, comrade.
Have that, mate. Come on then, come and do some avenging, buddy. Oh dear. Not very well avenged there, mate. Oh, wrong button. I tell you what, if there was a drinking game where I drank every time I pressed the wrong button, we wouldn't get through these episodes. I'd just be a drunken mess. Blinders of the 5 chivalric virtues. Wow, that sounds fancy. That does sound very fancy. Let's see what the score on those is. 60. Okay, pretty sure what we have already is much better than 60. Oh no, same, 60. Zericanium blinders. Blinders, but these sound a lot fancier, so I'm going to equip those. They're the same value, but they look cooler, and that's what matters, right? Is that all that was down here, lads? Ooh, almost missed that. Come on, where's the goodies? 279 florins, not bad. Ooh, a silver emerald and precision bolts. Yeah, some good booty. Quality. So, where were we headed again? Ah, that was it. Right, this one, and then... in fact, we'll probably do this one, then that one, then that one. In fact, no, it's telling us to go to that one. Stay on track, Rich. Come on. What do we have here? Another bandit camp? Guarded treasure. Oh dear. Oh, I didn't. I didn't put my shield on. Oh, oh no. I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Run away. Bravely run away. There we go. Got a shield on. Okay, one more. Have you ended it, Geralt? Has it ended it now? Phew! Yeah, kind of. Oh, look at look at that. Quality, just a random leg and torso. Mind you, it's not that random, I suppose.
With blood for a few feet around. A lot of it.
Yeah, I suspect there's quite a lot of blood inside a person if you open one up. Don't recommend it.
The blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
Ooh, orders on elegant stationery. What are this man's orders then? Fail me this.
This letter wound up here by accident.
Are you finished, Geralt? Thank you. Orders on elegant stationery. Fail me this time and I'll skin that splotchy hide off your rump. Pick up the next batch of seedlings tomorrow from the Tesham Mutner hatchery. We need to infect another spot at Coronata, but don't be late because the team from the vineyard on the other side of the river's got the key. Ah, so somebody is planting these bloody
Someone's out to
parasites.
sabotage Coronata. Shame I don't know who. Though I could still find out if I keep looking.
Oh, we'll find out. We will find out and we will bring them to justice. Here. Beware the White Terror. Danger zone. Do not enter. Any losses of life or property will be compensated by Count Boris de Salvarez. Don't know what that
Great
means.
White Terror on the contract. Could be the same damn beast as in the notice, though.
What do we have here? Got ourselves a couple of trolls guarding the bridge. Right, and trolls, let's see if we can have you. Maybe let's put down an Arden trap, see how that works with them. Oh, he's a rabid rock troll.
Come on, come closer.
Ah, you got me. These guys are difficult because they guard so well. It's hard to get a strike on them. There you go. Maybe a bit of dodging and the occasional hit like that is how you do it. Just sneak in the odd slice. Ooh, he's pretty quick. Ooh, I parried him unintentionally. Come on then, mate. Let's get this guy finished off.
Come on.
This one seems a bit more shy. Wow, I don't know what happened there, but that's it, they're down. A cave troll lever. Right, what are these cave trolls doing out in the open then? Surely these should be bridge trolls. Right, okay, let's see what the booty is. Nice. Ooh, look at that down there. Oh, hello. What's this fella? Letter to Cosmos Cyril and a key to a lockbox. Brother, enough of this hesitation, this fretting, these feelings of guilt. Liam Coronata pays you practically nothing, and you've got a family to feed. So do as I say, load up a cart with barrels of that new special spiced wine, and in the night, quiet as a mouse, haul it away from the estate. Head northwest, and when you cross the stream, you'll find men waiting for you. Give them the barrels. They must be desperate to get this wine, because merely as down payment they've handed me a pleasantly heavy pouch. Just be careful, because a pair of those vile rock trolls hunt in the Blesher Valley. How'd trolls end up there, you ask? They were imported for the tourney, for knights to battle for the crowd's amusement. Thing is, they fled the transport and began slaughtering their way across the land. P.S. Hide the share of the down payment I've sent, because if someone finds you with that kind of coin, they'll start asking questions and our business will end quicker than it began. P.P.S. My advice? Bury it in a pile of dung. No one will look there. Is that where we're going to find it now? We're going to go and search all the dung piles. That's a lot of wine. What's in the note? Junk. Oh right, okay. So it's not a readable note. Right then. I guess we're looking for a dung pile. Okay, no clues. Right then, the last one to save this vineyard from the scourge. Right, so what do we have here? A person in distress. There must be a cave or something perhaps, because there's nothing up here. Ahaha, right, there's our cave entrance. So how do we get down there then? Oh, here we go. Right then. Do we have somebody guarding the cave entrance? Oh, there's some bloody remains right there. Oh no, it's one of those plants. Bandidos. Ooh, let's try... Yeah, let's throw a bomb at these guys. A herbalist? Yeah, perhaps a better... Yeah, I'll tell you what, actually that's a terrible idea. Let's not throw a bomb, because we'll end up killing the good guy. Right, so let's try a crossbow. Does nothing. Oh, they haven't seen me yet. Look at that critical hit. It's just doing nothing. You know what? I'm just going to have to get in there with the old sword. There you go. That's a bit more effective, isn't it?
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Ah, you landed a shot on me. Cheeky lad. Have that, mate. Haha! In bits. Don't worry, my dear, I will save you. Look at him, so satisfied.
I'd ventured north in search of herbs for a new flavored wine. When suddenly,
Calm down. It's over.
the bang diddlers kidnapped me. In hopes of collecting a ransom, I'm sure. But with Master Liam's troubles, he never could have paid them. Ah, but I'm free and safe, thanks to you. Should you need any herbs, I've a hearty stock at the Coronata. Will you work me there?
Yeah, we'll do that for you.
Lead the way. Right behind you.
Oh, please tell me I'm going to get the opportunity to loot the cave. Ah.
Here we are. Once again, I thank you for the rescue. Wish to look over my stock?
Yeah.
Master Liam doesn't seem a diligent proprietor.
He tries as best he can. It's not his fault our vineyards suffered plague upon plague.
Plagues? What kind?
Well, the enormous yellow man-eating sun juice, for instance. You cannot set foot into the brush for fear of coming out a head shorter.
Yeah, there's a bit of that going around.
Show me what you got. Thanks. See you later. Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still.
Ooh. Is there something afoot here then? What do you say, Geralt? Ooh, something's gone down here.
Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile too, judging by what ripped his throat open.
Oh, interesting. Beware the White Terror. Danger zone. Do not enter. Any losses of life or property will be compensated by Count Boris de Salvarez. The White Terror. I wonder if the White Terror is what did this.
Blood. Of the fresh variety. Monster attack was recent. Scale. Colors unusual. Silver? Never seen one like this.
Silver scales, huh? Oh, and there's some footprints.
Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different.
Oh, hey up, cutscene.
Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Ah, so is this the Baron that's compensating people for these? Families of the victims, you pay them off?
Pay the victims' families compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for their loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns, this unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the Witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jocast's mate passed on, alas.
Eocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Oh, it's the last of her kind.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Disalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Well, never let the truth get in the way of a good story, that's what they say.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
It does seem a bit sad to kill the last basilisk, doesn't it? A silver basilisk as well. Oh, I hope there's perhaps some way we can reason with it, or, you know, come to a nice conclusion on this one.
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Your Coco is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack.
Yeah,
Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Okay, well, he's going to come with us. I guess that's a good sign. He's going to try and intervene here and see that we don't just slaughter the silver basilisk. You still with us, Count? Yeah, he's following. Aha, right, we're on track. And there's the scent back again as well. Ooh, what's this? Oh, there's the other
Just
merchant.
as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Ooh. Dear Gaston, in reply to your question regarding the planned transport route for the barrels of tannin, allow me to confirm that the official itinerary supported by the Guild still goes through the lands belonging to Count de Salvarez. The board sees no reason to deviate from our traditional path. The Count has pledged to cover all eventual damage caused by the Great White Terror, so even in the case of the destruction of the entire cargo, the Guild will suffer no monetary losses. Sons of bitches! They knew about the basilisk, and they sent those poor merchants anyway. Arseholes. I can hear something. What's the crack?
Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Senses we're true reavers. Damn right.
True reavers? What are they?
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, Who the hell are you?
You've never seen a Witcher before?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a Witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that Witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Oh, I think we can... no. I'm gonna spare it.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A Witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given...
Your share, Witcher.
Oh, why don't you look at that?
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
I got a feeling we'll be seeing those guys again.
You spared your caste. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta
You
try
better add.
harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along, the reefers would surely have slain my Yokast.
Yeah, well, I'll take it. Cheers, buddy.
Thanks.
Yokast has found her
50.
nest.
Oh. We
Must
found
have
the
sensed a
nest.
threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Your caste could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not. Take care.
There we are, dealt with them. They were harder work than usual. But what do we have here? So this is a case of solve all the problems at Vermentino Vineyard. Okay. What has happened? No clue yet. Right then, well let's look at the evidence and see.
Looks like an Arcaspore killed him.
Not a lot to go off from that. A heavy brass key, a letter on elegant stationery, and Fistech.
A letter and a key. In a place like this? That'd be interesting.
Read these orders carefully, for I will not tolerate any blunders. Report to the agreed upon location tomorrow and collect the next delivery of seedlings. We must intensify our efforts to infest Vermentino. Be at pains to arrive on time, for the team from the other vineyard will be waiting. P.S. Do not forget the key. So this is our culprits
This
again.
note plus what I found earlier. Some third parties causing problems at the Vineyards. Need to find the spot the letter mentions. Bet I'll find something mighty interesting behind whatever door this key opens.
Yes, things are getting very interesting here. Who's going to be behind this, and who wants to sabotage all the vineyards? Who benefits from the vineyards not producing wine? So the mission has changed now. So we were clearing out all of these issues. There was a lot of issues that we had to sort out at the vineyard. But now it would appear that we've found enough evidence that we just need to go and find out who is at the root of all this. Oh no, that's it. It's flipped to another mission. Wow, I just can't keep on track with anything in this Blood and Wine. It's just everywhere you walk, it's just a new mission, constantly a new mission. Oh my days, just, yeah, let me just finish this one. Jesus. This video is going to be all over the place. Beasties. What sort of beasties? Sounds like drowners? Oh no, these guys are horrible. These are the ones that they explode when you get them when you get their life down. Ah, he's going to explode.
You're gonna make me wait.
There we go, get away. There's one more over there. Oh, and it looks like he was feasting on some poor soul there. Okay, that's dealt with them. Now, is this a treasure spot? Is that what this is here? Can we get in? No, that's locked. Loot. Right, and who's this poor soul? Augustine Tonnellier's journal and a key to the chest in the sunflower fields. Okay. What does the journal say? A thick journal written in a steady hand. The last pages, however, contain different handwriting, full of blots and crossed out words. A mysterious gentleman has come to me asking whether I would agree to sell him the stock of barrels we are preparing for the new wine variety. I refused him curtly, for I know how much the new wine means to Miss Matilda, and how much depends on this wine's success. After all, things have been very tight at the vineyard these last days. This extremely mysterious gentleman has turned out to be equally extremely wealthy. He came to me again with a very hefty pouch. Bum blast it will be very hard to refuse him if he puts me to that trial again. Today I forgot to lock the gates to the barrel storehouse. I'm very ashamed, but what could I do? Miss Matilda is crushed. I won't touch that coin until all is settled down. I've hidden a sack stuffed with Nilfgaardian florins in the sunflower fields. I would not want someone to find such a fortune in my home. It's alright, we'll find it in the fields. He has paid me another visit. This time he wanted me to procure him the recipe for the new wine. I do have some honour. Barrels are one thing, I can make new ones, perhaps even better ones, but the recipe for the wine, I said I'd sooner die, and then he gave me this strange look, sent shivers down my spine. I think I'd best barricade my doors this night. Don't take candy from a stranger. Oh. Another quest, yay. Never thought I'd be tired of receiving quests, but At least it didn't automatically turn us onto that one. What are these? What on earth is that? I think this might be a new beast. Yes, it is. Magical beast by the look of it. Oh, what was that? A bar guest. Now these guys again. I must say I'm pretty tired of them. Did I get one? Aha! Ah, looks like we're going to get some villagers back. These are always very satisfying. Hello everyone.
Witcher or not, you've still to bust your bum.
Oh, hello doggo.
You could make yourself useful.
How shall I make myself look useful of?
You, what do you want?
A job is like a lady. You can always get a new one. Sure, there's a good chap. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome, mate. Ooh, a troll. But he's cooking something. I wonder if this is a nice troll. Nope. Come on. There we go. There's the arm.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, he's not just any rock troll, he's a rabid rock troll. And now he's a dead rock troll. What were you cooking, mate? Oh, what a shame. It'd be nice if I could have had a little scoff of that. Oh. What a shame, he's dead. Oh, he's got a bit of money on him. A rag scrap with writing on it. I wonder if we can read that. Yes, we can. Notes written in blood on a scrap of fabric. On this scrap rent from my own garment, using my own blood and a fragment of bone from some unknown creature, I write a summary of my sad tale, for I shall surely perish forthwith. Perhaps one day a bard shall happen upon it and compose it from it a ballad to squeeze tears from the most pitiless miser. Some time ago I spied a monster roaming in proximity to my estate. Upon further investigation I learned it was a she-troll, descended from the Gorgon foothills. I thus scraped together a few crowns and went to the Camerlengo to request he hire a knight-errant to slay the monstrosity. Yet as I was making this journey, said she-troll sprang out of the bushes, knelt down by my horse and professed something in the garbled speech of trolls that I took to mean she had chosen me as her beau. Since it is most ill-bred to be rude to a lady, even a monstrous one, I declined her politely and was ready to be on my way when she tossed a sack over me, tucked me under her arm and carried me here to this clearing. She locked me in a cage and stared at me for hours, sending creeping shivers down my spine. So now I slowly starve to death, for while she gives me clear water to drink, my only food is the soup that the she-troll spends all day brewing. A foul concoction reeking of carrion and onion. I would rather perish than put that slurry to my lips. Oh, and he was true to his word. Is that the lot?
I owe you my life, unknown knight. How are you dubbed?
Dubbed Geralt. Geralt of Rivia.
My thanks, Sir Geralt. The scallywags thought to demolish our herb garden, you see. I thought, I shall take a hammer, scare the rabble off, but to my great chagrin, there were too many, and I failed. There's no use crying over spilt wine. Come with me to Vermentino. I'll patch up your armor, or pound the anvil to fulfill some other need you might have.
Interesting. Okay, let's see where this takes us.
Fine, lead the way.
He's gonna pound our armor? So have we found a new blacksmith? Have we found a Grandmaster blacksmith?
Here we are. Is there some way I might help you?
Okay. Yeah, he's an armorer or a blacksmith.
Vineyards' glory days seem like a thing of the past.
Oh, another rundown vineyard, eh?
It seemed better times, true. For bandits are not our only problem. Enormous yellow parasites, their ever-growing plague we also must contend with. Maid Matilda tries her best, but when folk fear to go out and work, what is she to do?
All right, what do you have?
Okay, he's a journeyman, but he's got 10.5 grand. Yes, this is exactly what we needed to get rid of all this rubbish that we're carrying. Let's see if he's got anything nice first.
Thanks. See you later.
So no, it didn't have anything of interest to me, but I did manage to unload a load of our crap. Got us a couple of grand in the process. There you go. Nice. And it looks like we're on our final issue. Looks like we're on our final issue. That was quick at that time. Surprised there was only one there then. Is that the last of the issues? It is.
My head positively whirling.
Ooh, purple armor die. Nice. Just goes to show you should loot everything you see.
Do what they summoned you to do, then pack up and go back where you came from.
Oh dear, what do we have here? A letter to a lover. My darling Melanie, I write you this letter while lapping at the last rays of the sun, which is just now hiding behind the horrendous crest of Mount Gorgon. It shall not be a long letter for two reasons. The first, it will soon be too dark to write, and the second, I have important duties to attend to. Miss Matilda has ordered me to see to the security of the newly built vineyard on Pavan Slope, and to see to it attentively, for ill business is afoot of late at our Vermentino. When not bandits, it's these yellow monstrous parasites. I'll spend some time here, withering with longing for you, my darling, like a vine pining for the touch of life-giving light. Yours forever, Laurent. How tragic. Love lost. Okay, so you get two choices here. So we can inform Matilda that we've solved all her problems. And then we can inform Liam that we've solved all his problems and help him take control of Belgard. Now, why doesn't we get the option to do that with Matilda? Right, well, let's go and see Matilda. Tell her that we've solved all of her problems. Imagine that one could. A bit short on fast travels on this map. At least there's one where we're going. Right, so let's head on over to this one and then we shall fast travel the rest of the way. Right then, Matilda, where are you? There's a lot of people around here, isn't there?
Better steward than she will. Pretty faces, hardly enough to head in the door and seize them.
Says the most foppish philanderer of the southern reaches. They do nothing to tend to the vineyard and the rest of the brimstone
Master Witcher, have you any news?
This vineyard, Belgard, why is it so valuable?
You are not from here, it certainly shows. Before Count Crespi fell prey to the beast, Belgard belonged to him. As a man of wealth and influence, he guided it to immense success. Brought in rare grape varieties, hired skilled workers. I shan't trouble you with unnecessary details. Suffice to say that merging Belgard with another vineyard is a sure recipe for success.
Coronada's and Vermentino's troubles didn't come out of nowhere. Found evidence someone was behind them. Specifically, someone planted Arcaspore bulbs around the properties. That's in these letters. As for who it was...
What do you mean, who? Him! And only him!
You're mad, woman. Surely you hatched this plot and now seek to stick me with the blame.
Calm down, both of you. I'll find the place the letters mention. We'll clear this up. Solved your problems. Coronada and Vermentino can both go back to operating normally.
What's this? Both vineyards? Why, that puts me in quite a bind.
Then let me release you. Sell Belgard to me.
Out of the question.
Quiet! Do not dare to start that again, or I'll not sell to either of you. In light of the situation, I would advise the parties to form a partnership.
What?
You heard me. A partnership. That is my final decision. Now please, come with me. I shall show you your new property.
Hang on, what about my pay?
A word once given. The job is done, the pay is due. Take it.
Just a minute. You got us into this bind. So now you must come and see it through. I've a strong sense we'll soon have more work for you. Me and my dog Ditter's new partner.
Ah, the happy couple.
right.
What's the betting they end up together?
My desire for Belgard to pass into capable hands was no idle whim, for the Vineyards fallen upon hard times since its previous owner's demise. I've been told of workers dying on their rounds, monsters prowling about. Before anyone can call this home, they will have to deal with these, inconveniences.
Yeah, fancy that.
That is the minister's wish.
More work for me, I guess.
It certainly seems so. But if we're to make anything of this partnership, in itself a difficult notion, we must be able to work without hindrance or threat.
Will you help our fragile consortium?
Yeah, of course I will.
More or less already agreed, I guess.
All in a day's work for Geralt.
It's a weight off my chest, I must say. Your reward shall be fair, I promise.
I'll get to work.
Solve all of Belgard Vineyards problems. 0 of 5. Geralt's work is never done, is it? So what does this entail then? So, Belgard had been a jewel in Toussaint's crown of vineyards, yet since the death of its owner, Count Crespi, it had fallen on hard times. The ducal clerk had been tasked with finding a new steward, but only one who stood to restore Belgard's reputation and fame. The inspection yielded one conclusion. Leon de Coronatus and Matilda Vermentino's newly formed consortium faced quite the challenge, and the Witcher once again had much to do. So, let's see, are these sort of spread around? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, lots of stuff to do there. Alright then, I think this is a good place to leave the episode. Thank you very much if you got this far. Please do like and comment, and I hope I've earned your subscription today. And if you've got any feedback, you know, do drop it in the comments section. Anything I can do differently, constructive criticism even, is always appreciated. Okay, so, right, ta-ra a bit.